told you Monday how the city is expected to save almost $7 million by refinancing the ballpark debt. So, do you really know how that debt is being paid off?
ABC 7's complete coverage continues live with reporter Maria Garcia. She has a visual explanation. You'll see this only on ABC 7. Maria?
Hi, Bob and Estella. Well, we know taxpayers were slated to pay $153 million for the ballpark, but after City Council voted to refinance some of the debt at a lower interest rate, taxpayers will now be only paying about $147 million until 2043. So where does this money come from every single year? Well, in 2014, the city had to pay $4.1 million in ballpark debt. There you see it. But it only made $3.1 million in ballpark revenue. That's it. And this money, it comes from sales tax, hotel occupancy tax, ticket revenue, rent, parking, things like that. But even with all of these combined, it still just didn't have enough money to cover the debt payment. So then the city had to dip into its general fund right here. This is the pot of money that goes into operating the city every single day, day by day, providing your services. And the city actually had to take out money from this. It had to take out $977,000 to pay for the ballpark debt. Well, in 2015, same deal. The city was short, but this time it only had to take about $250,000 from this big pot of money from the general fund to pay for the ballpark debt. And the reason this number is smaller than the year prior is because that big bowling congress where tens of thousands of people came to our city, well, they paid more in sales tax and hot tax, so that created more revenue for the city. Check it out, though. Moving on, the ballpark has spurred a lot of new business downtown, new hotels, new bars, things like that, and it's bringing in more tax revenue into the city, about $400,000. So the city says that should help with the ballpark debt in the future. Still, though, the city's chief financial officer projects the city will have to keep dipping into its general fund to pay for the ballpark debt until 2023. So there you go. The ballpark payments demystified. Back to you.
Makes total sense. Thank you for that explanation, Maria.